Hello there. What are you doing in there? Get on out, get on out. Did I just see you in my corn pot? Now what are you doing in there? Did you feel like cooking some corn? Well, in case you didn't know how, I'm gonna show you what to do. Boiling corn is a pretty easy process, so I'm just gonna break it down for you pretty simply. Here we have the pot where the corn is gonna go in. As you can see, I've already placed said corn in the pot. Examine the corn, really get a feel for it. That's good corn. Now right now, the kind of corn I'm cooking is bodacious yellow corn. That's right, bodacious yellow corn. Bodacious. Take this corn and put it right in the pot. Pot in hand, let's go on over to the sink and fill it up with a little bit of water. Fill that pot up with a little bit of water to just cover the corn. You don't want to put too much water because then it's going to take forever, but just cover the corn. Oh yeah, that looks good. To make sure the corn is properly submerged, we're going to use what I call the poke test. Look at finger. Poke. It is completely submerged through poking. Corn's ready to be boiled. Place that pot on the stove. Set the stove to the highest setting possible. We want those babies to boil. To help make things go a little quicker, put the top on the pot. If you do so in a majestic way, it'll help the corn boil faster. So in the meantime, while that's boiling, there's really not much you can do. You just gotta sit down and wait. So, do something fun.
I am a little monkey and I am very sad, 'cause all the other monkeys went home to mom and dad. I'm alone.
Let's check on the corn and just see how it's doing. Looks like they're coming to a boil quite nicely.
In the park and I don't know what to do, so maybe I'll just sit right down and blow a kiss to you. I am a little monkey and I am very sad.
Really just get in there and get a nice whiff of it. Well, I have to say, it smells pretty good. See, corn can be some tricky business because you don't want to undercook it, but you also don't want to overcook it because then it gets mushy and disgusting. So, there are two ways of doing it. I like the following way. Take a sniff. If it smells like corn, you're most likely there. I think I got a little bit more to go, but it's smelling a hint of corn. But when you really start getting that rich smell of corn, then you know you're there. For the beginner though, and you want to really get a feel for it, take a knife and just do a little poking, and try to sense the tenderness of the corn. When it's pretty easy to break, it's pretty much ready to be eaten. Alright folks, that smells like corn. Remember folks, you're working with some hot water here, so you want to first turn off the heat to the stove. Check. Next we want to pour out that hot boiling water. Now just make sure not to pour out the cobs. You want to make sure you're just pouring out the water. If you have a strainer, now might be the time to use it. I don't. Alright folks, and then once the water's poured out, you have some nice, beautiful looking, yellow, bodacious corn on the cob sitting right in front of your face. Now before you eat the corn, you gotta at least give it time to tell its story. Let it get its last words out. To really let it tell you its stories. Let it tell the woe. So first, to eat the corn, you must have a plate. Now you can get fancy corn dishes, but you know, for most of us, the dish will do. Now place the subject on the plate. Apply butter liberally. Like I said, almost too liberally. Then salt the corn. And folks, now it's going to get really serious. I've been kind of joking around, but it's going to get really serious because I'm about to bite into this piece of corn. Bite into it and kill it. Kill it so good, sweet, buttery, death. So without further ado, that is some good corn, though. Wow. Now, when you eat corn off the cob, you risk getting your hands a little buttery. Beginners will use the napkin. Advanced users lick the butter right off their hand. So with an empty plate in front of me, that is a simple meal for simple people out there. It's the way corn should be done. Well, folks, thanks for giving me your ears and your eyes. I'll talk to you later. Oh, that was so corny.